They have very strange standards here. In a certain way. I know this pile of snowballs just looks like a pile of dog crap. Just, you know, white. I know on some level it just made me think of that. Not really the best of images. Thanks for helping all of us homesteaders out. Folks can't stop talking about what a big difference you made around the lodge. Come back and visit us anytime soon.
You must visit more often.
Those demon kids. Watch out for them. They look like innocent children, but they're really a bunch of rabid wolf pups. Troublemakers, eh? That's an understatement. I keep telling them not to play around my shop, but they won't listen. What's the kind of how many times they've trashed my goods with their horseplay? That's awful. Do you have any goods I can look at now? It is actually tempting in using a, you know, shield and mace, just so I can heal myself, but, maybe not. And actually, I could go with, you know, just say fuck it and go with a hammer. I'm actually not level 10 yet. I'm a little short. You've been a great help around here. I wish you'd stick around, but you look like the wandering type. Please accept a token of gratitude from us merchants. I'll talk for you. Thanks. Cleaver. Axe use requires the elite specialization Firebrand, level 80. I was going to give this to my kids, but it's a little too small. Cleaver. An empty honey pot. Honey is good.
Spend some coin?
Ah, kids, so full of life and energy. My Ronan's like that. Just run around like these children? Are you kidding? No. Whenever we kids got a bit wild, my parents will drop us off in the forest with no weapons and give us 3 days to find our way back home alive. That sounds terrifying. Looks like you made it back okay, though. Must be tough. Wouldn't be much of a Norn if I couldn't last a few days in the wilds. Those rampaging imps over there could use a few nights of fighting minotaurs for food. Build characters. Build character. And he sells leather bags. Possibly at a cheaper price.
It's been in that cave for a while.
This is a bad time to be traveling.
If you're looking for Lunt, he's off butchering Dredge. He'll either come back covered in blood or not come back at all. Where do you go? I would like to help. Line the entrance across the river. Can't miss him. Okay, beat these up and we're... that's it. Alright. I think I might go back to using the two-handed hammer. Because, like, once I get a new one. I know I like the oomph to it. I got 3 chunks there. Got a slab of red meat and 2 chunks of stuff. Huntsman. You know, level 400. Huh.
Such might.
some onions. There we go. 4 more chunks and another slab of red meat. Oh yeah. Alright, let's go turn in this doak meat. Let's see what we get for it. Oh, bear, help me. Look, I don't like asking people for help with my job, but I'm tired.
How's this going to work?
But I'm tied up here. If you hunt some meat for me, I'll make it worth your while. Is this what you're looking for?
It's a bounty. I'll need to start the smoker immediately.
Terrific. I haven't seen such epic butchery since my brother's...
Kids, I've got your lunch right here.
Since my brother's wedding reception.
Time to crank
Ah,
up
that
the
was a fun
old
night.
smokehouse.
Dad, there's a bug on the wall. Can I try your new sword?
Huh, that's my girl. If you kill it, give praise to Bear, Snowflake.
Okay. Alright, I'm just gonna ignore it. That laughter is unnerving. It's just... It's not sane laughter. Anyone who giggles running around with a sword as long as their leg is... Well, let's just say they're probably going to end up with a TV show about them butchering people.
Yeah. Speaking of bear, I need some honey for a ritual.
Oh, top of the kitchen shelf. I need something more to attract customers.
Oh, and I accidentally lodged your axe in that stuffed Dolyak head again.
Ooh, I had another idea. A stuffed head mounted by the smokehouse. Perfect.
Did you find out where the honey went? Dad's talking about getting an animal head for the smokehouse.
That giant mean ram behind the house would be perfect. I'll go get his head and impress Dad.
We don't know how to hunt yet. If you die out there, Dad'll kill us both.
You worry too much. I want some local hunter's kill. I just want the head.
I was hoping to see like the axe stuck in the head or whatever. Christ, that's a huge jar. How did you not see it? Ah, there you are. I was wondering. Shh, don't let my father see. I'm going to impress him by getting that big ram's head to hang over his smokehouse. Wait, your father said you weren't ready to hunt yet. Yeah, but maybe you could help me out like you're helping him. I want to show him I can be a hunter. I'll guide you to the biggest ram in Tyria if you let me take its head. I make the kill and you get the glory? Doesn't sound fair to me. I'll give you the credit, I just want my father to know that I'm ready to go and hunt. I'm just tired of waiting. I'll start my own legacy. Plus, you aren't going to find the ram without me. I have a clever one. Okay, let's go. That's it. Oh, well, see you, kid.
I'll return the favor.
Okay. Right, that's weird. You're so awesome. Well, what a big ram. No wonder Dad wants the head. Can't wait to show him the head. He'll howl when he sees this. I'm not used to to these abilities, you know? Like, he kept channeling when he was I'm not sure if he was auto attacking or was channeling some part of some ability. Huh.
Dad, I got a ram's head from tomorrow.
Jaff, you know you're not ready to hunt. Mom would kill me if you got hurt. You met a generous hunter, son, but you did something dangerous. Next time, we hunt together. I do, son. Make a fine addition to the smokehouse.
And now it's suddenly bigger. And wait, it's even bigger now.
Spirits of the wild will.
No, it's part of the bear ritual. Spread it on the floor. Now speak the words.
Bear, we seek to prove our strength. Bear, send us one of your own to challenge.
I'm gonna be in trouble. No, it's working. Look! Time to wrestle, child of bear. Hey, we just wanted one. You runt! We're supposed to summon one bear. You turned this into a bear moot. Run!
They're moving to the lodge. Cut them down before they wreck.
Oh, we shouldn't have helped those kids out. Eh. Yeah, get crafting reagents. Oh well. And who knows, maybe those devil children got done in, you know? We're a problem solver. Oh, I'm just noticing the blocks don't degrade evenly.
I'm the master of life.
Great Sword Master, 100 kills. I've really got 100 kills with the Great Sword. Damn.
Such might.
There we go.
Not a word of this to your mother.
I've learned my lesson. I'm going to worship Raven. Now I just need some grubs.
Mother's gonna kill me.
One day, I will climb to the top of the Shiver Peaks and
Spirits of the
explain
wild will.
that I am the best hunter ever. I think climbing your own ego will be more of a challenge. You're just jealous.
You know I'm going to try and talk over these. Customer. How would you like? How much would you like? How much you want? Smoked oil meat. It's delicious, I assure you. nutrition 10 minutes, 20% chance to gain might
One
and
day,
on
I'm gonna
dodge,
build my own
20%
line
plus
and
20% experience from
have
kills.
every animal in Tyria. Bear, drake, harpy, crate, you name it. What about a great drooling yuck face? What's that? Never heard of it? It's a tall, pale creature.
Throwing snowballs improves your hunting skills. Good thing I bought a snowballs.
What she's going to do when she grows up.
Buy it.
Hey!
Huh. You're an armor smith. Do you have any of interest?
Lunt's
Yeah.
been in that cave for a while.
Yeah, you do. Inventory's full. Sell junk. Sell. Sell. Sell.
Enough said.
Deposit. Deposit.
Lunt's been in that cave for a while.
Okay, buy that. And buy that. A simple backside item used to attach decorative packs. Maybe I should have bought this. But oh well. I didn't realize. But still, this equipment is
You are a
that bit
welcome
better.
guest.
Hold on to what's left.
Lunt's been in that cave for a while.
Seedlings gathered. Parsley leaf. Aspen sapling. And there's some mine. There's some ore up there. Hunter-gatherer. 10 successful gatherings. Now I'm level 10. Hail, Slayer of Izamir. Out of your victory in the Great Hunt, and heirs Delgal Stalkin herself recommended I contact you. I have a challenge for you, one that will benefit us both if you're willing to meet it. I await your arrival at Mitre Main in Holbrack, but Gory waits for no Norn. Come see me, and I guarantee both our legends will grow. Ah, it's over here. Okay, we'll do this first, then we'll go on. Personal story unlocked, weapon switching unlocked. Personal story chapter 2 is at 20. Crafting at 12.
The dredge don't belong here. Let's make them choke on some smoke.
These dredge need to go. I killed a few, but the rest are packed back in that cave. Get me some gladiolus plants from the water, and I'll use them to smoke out the dredge. How can the plants hurt the dredge? Something in this cave makes gladiolus grow especially vile and pungent. Maybe because they only grow underwater. Bring me some, and I'll show you what I mean. Why can't you get the plants yourself? We're to stand off. Dredge know what I'm planning, and this is the best spot to leave the fire. If I leave, it's all over. That's the problem with the dredge. Those mean little mole men build underground cities all over the place. If I don't stop them, they'll take over the whole valley. Ah, I'd rather die than be surrounded by that mindless cult. Then the bears... Christ, we're actually... Wait. Okay, this cave... This actually leads out right to... You know, the bear shrine. Like, my god. That's interconnectivity. I've also got 1,000, just over 1,000 hit points now. Veteran Alpine tank. God damn. Okay, 17. Okay, that's cool. Giant Viking with, you know, rebreather. Sounds pretty awesome. Here I have some plants.
That should be enough to make
Oh yeah, this douse thing up just right on the fire. Thanks.
Bring me more flowers. I'll add them to the fire.
Nah, I'm just gonna take a drink, mate.
The dredge don't belong here. Let's make them choke on some smoke. That should do it. You can quench that stench. Finally a fight! Come here, Dredge. I'll bury you in this cave. Keep the fire burning. It'll draw these weaklings out. There!
I guess it's time to bear all. But remember I was saying about the microtransactions? I find just them being a thing ruins my immersion in the game. It just takes away from the game. Like on so many levels for me. Even if I don't get them, that fact that they exist at all just bugs me. So yeah, that's why I'm so anti them. It just really, ooh, ow, they really just bug me.
I'll return the favor. Ready for more.
Ow. Oh, nourish. Consume a food item to regain nourishment.
Keep the fire burning.
Still actually missing a bit of health.
Oh, the Dredge are dead. I showed them what happens when I raise a stake. Get it? You can't take a joke.
These dread drive me crazy. Drive me crazy. You leave them alone, and next thing you know, they build an entire city on your feet and are marching on your lodge. What's in the bottle you got there? It's that foul smoke from my fire. Nasty stuff. It makes a great weapon. Can I have one? Smoke bomb. Makes everyone cough like a pro. Double click to consume, double click to gain a smoke bomb.
The spirits of the wild welcome you.
It might have been better if I did it in a place that wasn't already green, but anyway. To here. Okay, and we'll head up to here, through the portal. I know I was saying that, you know, the trading money for gems could be a mitigating factor, but I find that it still bugs the hell out of me. And this doesn't look this looks like something out of a sci-fi setting, you know, frozen, post-apocalyptic sci-fi wasteland kind of thing. It's actually really, I know, jarring. But anyway, yeah, it like I said, them existing at all bugs me, and it's just like an itch you can't scratch. It's really annoying.
I'm not. Miss. Besides, they didn't even have pistols back then, dummy.
Invisible weapon merchant. That just sells underwater equipment. Okay, Great Lodge. I do appreciate his pun, by the way. I do appreciate that. I'm so just caught up on the other point I was making, and it distracts me. Fang of the Serpent. Invulnerability, immune to conditions and damage.
Up for a challenge?
Bygarth the Smith, what would you have of this season's finest slayer?
Oh, you're mighty confident for one so young. Reminds me of me after I won the great hunt. Oh, but that was a long time ago. I chose smithing over hunting, and I never regretted it. Now it's time to forge my masterpiece, a mighty weapon to break Jormag's tooth.
Nothing has so much as scratched the tooth in over 100 years. What makes you think you could craft such a thing?
Deldrimore steel. If I can get my hands on enough of it, I can make a weapon to shatter mountains. The secret of the alloy was lost with the dwarves, but I can smelt existing relics into the steel I need. Such artifacts have surfaced in a Jotun cave near Grollenfjord. Yeah, that's why I sent for you. If you can beat back the Jotun and collect the artifacts I need to forge the weapon, you might be worthy of bearing it. Interested?
Interesting. Ha! I'm determined. Ready your forge for dwarven metal, Smithy.
Turn the lost. My people have walked these mountains since before the humans came, since before the gods put limits on magic, since before the dragons slept, since the age of giants. Tell me about the gods. Sorry. The gods once favored the giants, the Jotun. They give us magic and blessed us with knowledge of mechanical and magical things. What happened? The gods threatened to take magic from us. They were afraid we would use it against them. Our confusion was great. The Jotun kings began to fight amongst themselves. And then, the gods became unhappy with us, took magic away from us, and handed it measured bites to their favored races. My people have been sliding deeper and deeper into darkness ever since. I want to hear another story. That's why I travelled out to the deepest shiver peaks. What would you like to hear? What do you rival of the humans?
Smithing's like cooking. The more you love doing it, the better the results.
Same with sex. The humans came in boats from across the Great Water. At first they came to the shores, but then they spread across the land and into our mountains. In the beginning, humans lived like Raw. The gods had not yet noticed them. Their magic was primitive. Fire, earth, air, and water. My Jotun ancestors helped them survive. Humans collected on high plains, tribes became settlements, settlements became a kingdom. And that was when the gods noticed them and betrayed the Jotun. Stories of the ancient time of dragons are rare, mostly forgotten. When I was young, an old Jotun came to our fire. It was about a time before the dragons slept. What was it like? Magic was wild. Dragons were merciless conquerors. They did tear our world under their talons. When they went to sleep, the surviving races rebuilt. My Jotun ancestors formed kingdoms. Giants like the Jotun and the Norn grew powerful. The chaos was tamed. Until now. What is the Age of Giants? The Age of Giants was a time when the old world giants ruled Tyria. Your people, my people, we had magic like you'll never know.
The ring of the anvil is music to my ears.
Wherever we walked, the ground shook. My Norn ancestors too. The other races looked up to the Norn and the Jotun. We were superior to all other races, and were gaining on the gods. The Age of Giants ended when the magic was stolen from us. You Norn turned to your spirits of the wall to redeem your strength and self-respect. We Jotun had no one, and nothing to pull us from the quicksand. That's pretty rough. This is really cool. I actually really do like this game. this actually seems like a fun game. I like it. I'm not. I know it's having a bit of difficulty grabbing me, but I can't really hold that against the game. That's true for a lot of games. Um, and the microtransaction things really so far are the only thing I can really hold against it. That's the only thing I can really hold against it. So I just have to head over here. So yeah, the microtransactions are the only things I can really hold against it at present. I'm just not a fan of them existing. It just, if they're cosmetic, fine. Otherwise, no. I like the game. It's having a bit of difficulty grabbing me, but you know what? It seems fine. It seems like it would be a good game if for whatever reason it could grab me. I just don't know why it can't. But yeah, the only thing so far that I can hold against it is the other thing. Mini mystical dragon. That's if you basically use an authenticator kind of thing, even a phone one. But yeah, that's so far that's the only thing I can really hold against the game. Is the microtransactions. The rest of it seems fine. Seems like a perfectly serviceable MMO. It mightn't be as beautiful as, say, Final Fantasy XIV, but that's fine. It's perfectly serviceable in its own way. Could someone call them the nice men in white coats? I think she's having an episode. But yeah, I think it's a perfectly serviceable, fine MMO. And like I said, the only thing so far that I could really hold against it is the microtransactions. Like I do like the different weapons give you different skills kind of thing. That's cool. I wish these the abilities with my other weapons had some healing with them as well, but that's just more of a like, aw, I want big swords and healing. It's just me being greedy rather than an actual criticism of the game. Oh, actually, I should download Witcher 3. I need to get back to that. I'll queue that up before I go to bed. Wish kid. But yeah, so basically, yeah, all I can really criticize on it so far is, well, actually two things. Well, one, firstly, the microtransactions, and then two, there was no real, like, breadcrumb quest between, like, this area and the next. It was a little jarring. It might necessarily be a bad thing, but it's basically what I'm used to. I'm used to a little breadcrumb quest saying, like, okay, go to here next, or a selection of breadcrumbs I could pick from. It's not necessarily a bad thing not to have one. It's perfectly, like, once you know that's how it works, you can certainly work well within it. And certainly, it's not like it's okay, here's the way to the city, and here's the way to further stuff. I didn't even see the city path earlier. I was blind to it. It's easy enough to see where you're going, so it's not like it's a maze, and you have to, like, you find a particular teleporter thing to get past, like say if there's like a level 60 zone here, and then the next zone on the other side. It's not like that. It's perfectly easy to, even without a breadcrumb quest, it's perfectly easy to get around, is what I'm getting at. So yeah. So I guess it's really one criticism and one observation. It's jarring for someone used to it, but once you get used to this different system, it's actually perfectly fine. But yeah, microtransactions ruin my immersion in it, because it's just like I can just, it's just like I can't get the best stuff in the game by playing really good. I have to wait for control cash at the screen. I suppose with the gold transaction stuff, makes it a little different. Like, you can trade gold for gems, So if you do play really well at the game, you can just outright buy it with in-game currency and get the stuff that way. But I have a feeling translate, you know, it mightn't be the most cost-efficient way of doing it, which still encourages you to throw cash at the screen. Which, you know, again, I'm not a fan of. Not a fan of on principle, and the gold to gem rate thing is only a mitigating factor rather than negate. It doesn't negate it. It's like, well, at least there's that, rather than it doesn't go further than that. So yeah, I hope that makes sense. If you've any opinion of your own, please let me know. I'd like to see your perspectives on it. Like, if you feel it's not that bad, let me know. If you feel it's worse than I feel it is, let me know. You know, whatever you think. If you agree, if you disagree, whatever. I like to bounce off people. Different perspectives is a good thing.